All right, welcome back to LearnWire. It is October 16th. This is fresh, brand new content. I'll be releasing this the same day I record it. In this video, I just wanted to kick this week off by showing some ranking results. And to be completely honest with you guys, I'm not a professional SEO, and I never have claimed to be an SEO expert. And I don't really follow or keep up with Google helpful content updates or any of the other algorithm updates. I usually hear about them a couple weeks later, and I just kind of really don't care that much. That's the take that that's how I choose to respond to things, because I feel like you can always worry about the algorithms. And I'm going to log into my Google Search Console real quick and just go to, I've already checked all my sites and none of them have really been affected. We'll go over to this one because this is one that I have shown before. It's a test site, but you know, if we look at the last 16 months, I mean, you'll see right here, we had major growth, then it dipped a little bit and then major growth. I mean, there isn't really a whole lot going on. I mean, even just a few days ago, I had 13 clicks October 3rd. Okay, so I had to just double check when the 2023 October helpful content update hit, and it hit on October 4th. So you'll see right over here on October 4th, I had 16 clicks. It was one of the highest clicks that I've had in a while. It did dip down for a few days, and then right back on, what is this? On October 12th, so about 8 days after the update, I'm back to 13 clicks on this site, right? So, and it's kind of going back and forth and so forth. So you could argue that something happened in here, maybe a little bit of traffic lost, but at the end of the day, my traffic didn't just go down to zero or anything like that, right? It's not a lot of traffic, but I could show you all my sites are pretty much the same. But what I wanted to show you in this video is that I'm using this tool, RankIQ, and you guys know I've made content on this before, and I'm going to, just for fun, and it's fun to test new things out. I'm part of the RankIQ Facebook group where there's thousands of members, I think about 7,000 members, and I just constantly see results, people getting results using the tool, because it's just different. It's different than Surfer, SEO, optimization, Phrase. It's even different than LearWire. In a lot of ways, it's simple and simplistic, but in other ways, it is using its own proprietary algorithms to pull the content and the LSI keywords and all those different things. And it is coming from the owner and creator, Brandon Gailey, who is an SEO expert and has multiple blogs getting millions of visitors per month. So he has the proof to back his knowledge, right? And so I want to take this for a test run, because if I stick with this, right, I want to see if I can grow some of my blogs, slowing down my content production and not just going out and creating, 10 articles a day with a click of a button and not optimizing them and so forth. I'm taking extra steps. I'm spending more time creating one blog post each day. And I want to show you some of the results that we're getting, right? So even though there was a Google helpful content update, and a lot of people are scared and they're, is SEO dead? Is blogging dead? Every time an algorithm hits, everyone comes out and, well, not everybody, but a lot of people get worrisome about it. And I just choose to ignore all that and ignore the noise and just keep working, right? I mean, yes, maybe even I take it a little step further of just like not even being as informed, but that's just how I choose to roll. Of course, I hear about the Google helpful content update since it came out, but I just didn't choose to go and research it and analyze all my sites and so forth. I'll leave that to the so-and-so called SEO experts and SEO gurus, and I'll just continue doing what I do. And so that's kind of the way that I take it. And guess what? I'm not stressing about, and I understand people's livelihoods where their sites make them, thousands of dollars a month, and then overnight they lose money. Absolutely. That's a huge, huge thing. But I'm not making thousands of dollars from my websites. So it doesn't really, affect me as much as it affects other people. But can you still rank content? Can you still rank AI content? 100% AI generated content. And can you still rank it after the October 23 spam update right here that was released on October 4th, 2023. So it was released, it's been just like literally less than 2 weeks. Can you still create content right here like so right, here's one. How much do freelance animators make? That's a keyword right here that I got from RankIQ. I went and wrote an article and I published it on October 10th. That's when it was published, right? And it's October 16th making this, and I am ranking on page 2 right now. So we'll go and take a look at this right here. I believe I used AgilityWriter to write this. I'll leave a link below if you want to go check out Agility. A lot of people, it is probably the most popular AI writing tool that I've ever I don't know about that, but it's definitely tied. It's up there with the most popular AI writing tools that I've ever promoted as an affiliate, because it does some really, really cool things. And it also produces images now. And that's really cool. It produces images that are high quality. Some of them are weird. Some of them you have to delete or remove, but it produces images that, at a quick glance, like if you really dissected this, look, the calculator's kind of jacked up right there, right? Kind of some weird things going on with the paper. Like it's not perfect. AI images is not perfect. I don't know if this is probably coming from DALL-E. I didn't do the research on where AgilityWriter is getting its images from or not, but this happens even with AI SEO.ai or SEO writing.ai. That tool also creates, but they create images from Midjourney, and I find that their images just seem to pass more about 90% of the time, while the images over here in Agility, they still need to improve, but they are a lot better than most AI writers that try to do this. Okay. So you got your images, you've got all your very good formatting for your blog post and so forth, right? So we wrote that, right? And we can come in here, and this is the tool that I used, and we can come down here and we can just see, look right over here. How much do freelance animators make? You can see that I got a grade of A. So I outscored the score that it's recommending. I also put a little bit extra content in there as well. And you can see that I ran that report on the same day that I created this in Agility, right? And so if we go to the SEO report, it's going to give us all these different phrases and all these different things that you can go and continue to analyze. You can also analyze the competition right over here as well. I'm hoping that I can top off at least number 10, because they have a DA of 21. I have a DA of 20, but I think that my content's better. And so I should be able to cruise on up there, and then it'll have some of these top ranking articles as well. So what I like to do is just go in here, and you can see you want to get green over here, obviously. And then we go to the content optimizer. This is where I pasted in my article from Agility, and I did a really cool kind of workflow in order to get all of this in here like so, and add content. And look at over here with the everything in green right here has been used, and then it'll tell you how many times it's been used. But all these in green are spread out through the article. We have a lot of green, and that is what knocked this score up really high. I have some really good strategies for using these in a really good way in your content. We could go in here to unused and copy these very easily, and then go and use Claude or ChatGPT or any other AI writer that allows you to input these LSI keywords and create more content. You could simply just manually write content as well if you wanted to as well. But if you look at this, one cool thing about this in comparison with using some of those other ones like NeuronWriter has gotten to the point where when you get into NeuronWriter, it is becoming difficult to find things. And if you're not experienced with using, these kind of tools, NeuronWriter is starting to get up there with Surfer and Phrase, with just the complexities of what you can do. Obviously, the tool has been developed and it's a powerhouse tool, NeuronWriter, but it also lacks the kind of ease of use at this point, right? It is getting pretty technical to use the tool. And when you have people, just pretend like you are starting off and you want to start a blog and start this whole SEO thing or whatever and rank. If you're a brand new person to this, right? A brand new, like a beginner, like a tool like NeuronWriter is going to be very difficult to learn. And so I think that's where RankIQ does come in and does win, because you can come over here to the keyword library. And once you find a keyword, You literally just push run report, right? All these keywords in here, they don't put keywords in their database that they're not confident that they can help you rank for. So you can bet that's what's really cool. And one of my favorite things about RankIQ is that they've already done, I think they have over 1 million or 2 million keywords in their database across hundreds of niches right here. And so all you have to do is just find your niche, right? So ancient Egypt, for example, you'd click that and you have all these, and it tells you a prediction of how fast they think you can rank. I don't know how fast, very fast, or lightning fast means or whatever, but I believe it's within weeks. And what I can tell you right now is that I've already ranked my article in less than a week, and I'm already ranked on page 2. So some of these really can get you the combination between your site authority, your domain authority, and so forth. You can start ranking within days using this tool. And so the keyword research and the keyword research is already done for you. So that check marks a box for beginners as well, right? Beginners have a hard time with keyword research. They have a hard time with content creation, and they have a hard time with content optimization. And then they also have a hard time with external factors like backlinks and so forth, right? So I'm thinking of, I'm kind of speaking to that audience that is a beginner that wants an easy to use keyword. They want quality and so forth. And they're willing to spend, time, 15 minutes to an hour creating the content, making sure it's actually really good and high quality content. And that's where RankIQ comes in. That's who I think this tool is for. This definitely is not a tool for turn and burn, spray and pray methods. You see people like Julian Goldie, while he's doing a great job with his content on YouTube, he's growing like crazy. And he's showing you all these really cool methods of, posting 1,000 articles in an hour. While that's cool and it's fun to watch that, I don't think that RankIQ is not a tool like that. It's not a one click and then you have, dozens of articles on your site. This is for people that are really serious about their money site and they only want to post 1-2 articles max per day on their site. They have different packages. I'll be upgrading to another package because I'm going to be using RankIQ a lot more. You're going to see me talk a lot more. I'm going to be shifting a little bit from, just talking about LearWire a lot in my videos. I want to also use RankIQ because it's a content optimization tool. It's a keyword research tool, and it's catered to beginners. All those questions, what niche do I get into? Look at all these niches. You can just come in here. They've already done all the work for you. The keyword research is done so that you just have all of that complex brainstorming and decision making is kind of already done for you. You just pick and then you start creating content. Okay. So last but not least, I've shown you the article. I've shown you RankIQ. This is where I got we go over here to reports. This is where I got my keyword. How much do freelance animators make? It's right here. And I SEO'd it. I beat the score right there. I beat the content words right there. And so I made sure I got a lot of the words that it suggested into my content. That's pretty much how simple it is, right? It finds the best LSI keywords or NLP keywords, whatever you want to call them, and it tells you what to put in your content. And that's essentially what Surfer does. That's essentially what Phrase does. And it's essentially what LearWire does. RankIQ is the easiest out of all of them. That's a 100% fact. It's the easiest to use out of all the optimization tools that I've ever used and keyword research and so forth. And so I do highly recommend checking out RankIQ. Right now you can get $50 off, and I do have a link below if you want to go check it out. I do highly recommend this. And also I wouldn't push a tool like this ever if I wasn't paying for the tool. I've paid for months and months and months for the tool. I think I paid for like a full year of the tool, and then I took a break from it. And then I'm back to it right now as well. And like I said, I'm going to be upgrading my account to the 16 to 30 level, and I'm going to be using this a lot so I can show more results like this. So this is what I really wanted to show you guys, was that we got within less than a week, I've got a number 15 ranking for a keyword that actually gets searches per month, right? So it's not like an easy keyword to rank for. If we go back over to RankIQ, I want to see what it was saying for keywords. So it said time to rank very fast. So it gave us a very fast time to rank. And guess what? I ranked my article very fast. It is ranked number 15. So we are 5 spots away from being on page 1 with RankIQ and Agility. That's the combo that I used, was RankIQ and Agility. I tag everything right here for my research and so forth, right? So I know what I did in order to get those results. And we are almost on page 1 for a keyword that's getting search volume. And you saw the competition score when we come in over here and we click on the SEO report. It's cool that we are able to see the competition with this tool as well. So it is even a type of, it gets you the basic SEO that you need. And you can see right over here that the domain authority is just nuts, right? I shouldn't be able to get in the top 10. I'm already ranked number 15, and I do believe I can beat at least number 10 out and so forth. Here are the backlinks and referring domains. So there is a chance that we could, like right over here, this is a Quora right up here, right? And I think that's what they do right here. They also put this little icon up here because there's a Quora and a Reddit. We should be able to, and even Upwork, we should have an opportunity to overtake one of these as well. So the very fast time to rank very fast was 100% accurate because in less than a week, I was able to rank number 15 right here. So I hope that this also brings some motivation to you that even though we have a Google helpful content update and everyone's worried and so forth, I'm ranking this content inside of a week using a couple of different tools, using Agility and RankIQ, that's it, and publish it on my site. And now I'm ranking for that. And it's after the helpful content. So that I think that tells you that AI content can still be very helpful if you do all this right. And you can still rank content after the update using only AI software if you do it the right way. I'm getting more into taking more time with the content that I'm going to be using AI for and not just, trying to get 1,000 articles a day. That's great. And that's all fun. And when it's just sites that you're doing for testing on and for fun, I'm all for it. It's awesome. It's good stuff. But at the same time, right now, I really want to try something that I haven't really tried out a lot of in the last couple of years, which is actually trying with your content each time you create it and trying to, even when you write something that I have knowledge about, I'm actually going in. Where did I do that? I came in on freelance versus full time right here. Look, you can see I got an A+ score right here. This one's still trying to basically rank. It is indexed, but it's not ranked yet. I just wrote this the other day, literally 2 days ago. I wrote this, right? So you can't expect it to rank in 2 days. Sometimes that has happened for me, but it doesn't happen as often as you would want it to. But if I go into the SEO or the optimizer and open this up, you'll see right over here, I literally wrote this right here all manually. I wrote this myself, my personal experience with freelancing versus full-time employment. I worked as a full-time employee for 19 years with various industries and jobs like warehousing, retail, grocery, business, inventory, and management, and even ended up as a director of inventory. I can say that being a full-time employee has its advantages, such as paid. So you could read that, pause the video and read that. But this was heartfelt. This was my actual experience right here, being completely honest. And so that already makes my content more unique than everybody else that is out there that is creating 100% AI content and they don't put any manual effort or even one paragraph. If you can write one paragraph manually, then you're going to separate yourself and provide that real story and that real content that is going to be missing from most people's content, and it is going to separate your content from everybody else that's doing 100% AI, if that makes sense. So I'll just end with this. I just ranked this article with RankIQ, and you can see we came right out of the gates. Boom, we went right out of the gates, and it took almost, 4, 5, so I published this on October 10th, okay? So on October 13th, we got our first ranking on October 13th. So it took 3 days and it was indexed on my site at 16. So already page 2, and then it's gone all the way up to number 15 in less than a week. So yes, you can rank. I just wanted to show you guys the ranking case study. And I do also believe that the keywords that you're getting from RankIQ is the massive value. All the keywords that they're giving, all the niche breakdowns, all the estimations right here are really, really good. So go check this out. First link below, RankIQ. Go sign up, start testing it out for yourself, and I'll see you next time.